Toledo Central Catholic on the road at Lexington tonight, and what a tough draw for Lexington. You win your league, you get a first-round bye, and oh, by the way, now you got to play a team that goes to the state championship just about every single year. Their defense played well early, but TCC there, that was a Jeremiah Fuller 1-yard touchdown run. The Irish defense then stuffed the Lexington offense, and Victor Singleton takes it to the crib here. 51 yards, it's 14-3. Minutemen still can't get anything working. TCC on the other side capitalizing. 27-yard quarterback keeper Ali Baden into the end zone, and after a little back and forth, it would set up this 1-yard touchdown run for Markel Martin. It's 21-10. Feeling like maybe Lexington can hang around, but the Irish offense, they're just too good. Here's Fuller scoring again. Got the speed, the durability, 30-yard crib call right there. And he's not done. He's going to get in this time again. Another house call, reverse in fields too. What a run here for 6 yards out. 35 points at the break for the Irish on this Minutemen defense that have been so good all year. Georgia commit Braden Fogle, they are going to miss calling his name out in Lexington country. That's a 16-yard grab. They would go for 2, don't get it, and then Jeremiah Fuller. What a night for this kid, breaking away, nobody in the secondary. 50-yard touchdown run right there. Lexington would have a little bit of fight with them in the end of the game. Some trickery here. They get, oh no, it actually doesn't go their way. It's picked off, and it's going back the other way. TCC wins it. It's 49-18, and I see that we now do have the Emperor on the line. He was over there at Lexington tonight, and a tough loss, but a really tough draw for this Minutemen team. I just detailed that this is not your regular ordinary number 6 team in your region, Jackson. So what did you see from TCC tonight that makes them just so special, obviously, other than Fuller just ripping off all those touchdowns?
Yeah, they have a special offense. I mean, they played so well. I mean, I feel like going into this game, I just expected them to beat down on Lexington, because while we did have a really good season, Lexington football is not really good enough they weren't good enough to take down Toledo Central Catholic. They just have such a good running game, I felt like. And I know you said something other than the running game, but I feel like they did really just do well with Jeremiah Fuller. And the thing is, they did have a few really good passing touchdowns there from their QB. So really, I look forward for this Toledo Central Catholic team to really take off this year in the playoffs.
Let's talk about Lexington a little bit for a minute, because they had the 8-game win streak. They earned it, man. They got the OCC championship, 43-35. They beat Ashland in week number 10. And this is a really good team. They just ran into probably a team who's going to end up winning it all. If not, they're going to be right there in the Final Four, Jackson. So what's your big takeaway? Some of your classmates over there for the Minutemen, and what you're going to remember about this season?
I think we had one of the best seasons that Lexington football has put on, one of the best seasons that we've seen in a while. Like, I've been watching them since I was like maybe 10, I would say, and I would just, knowing how we've progressed over the years, I definitely feel like we have done a lot better than how we've been doing in the past. And I just got to tip my cap to my team, because really they played such a good game today, and I was really proud of the way they played. And moving forward, Lexington Nation, walking out of that stadium, they had their head held up high because of an OCC championship, and just a great season in general was something to be proud of.
And we were taking a look there at the Region 10. Let's bring that up one more time here. So TCC, even though, again, they play in that Catholic League across the border in Michigan, and they've got several losses on the season, but against some powerhouse, some juggernauts, they are going to be the team to beat. Wapakoneta, though, they're the number 2 seed. They're undefeated, too. Coach Moyer's group with a huge win over a conference rival tonight, 41-16. And then you see Buckeye. They've been having a phenomenal year, too. I believe they're also at 11-0 on the year. So this is going to be a tough Final Four to get through. But certainly from what you saw tonight, Jackson, the Irish probably are going to be favored, even though they have to go on the road to Wapakoneta.
Yeah, I don't think them traveling really affects anything. Like what we just saw tonight, they came all the way from Toledo to, Mansfield, Ohio to take on the Minutemen in what was a complete and utter domination. So really, I do expect them to. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think they'll be able to move on just fine.
All right, appreciate the insight here, Jackson. I did notice, though, you had on a Mighty Ducks jersey when you were about to start the show, and you might have taken it off. What was the reason for the wardrobe change? Did Mom say maybe it wasn't appropriate for OH Report, or what were you thinking?
I honestly don't know. I just took it off because, I don't know, I was just like, what would look better? I guess I just took it off for some reason. I really don't have a good reason to take it off. Quack.
All right, it's back. It looks like it's coming back. There it is, man. All right, Emperor, it's way past your bedtime, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Brian. See you soon.